So vipi watu wangu, have you ever thought that as a family you can come together and do something that will grow you as an individual na pamoja kama familia? Do you even know that even the biggest companies in the world, they are made of families? That is why today I'm taking you through a chama that has a story of family. Watu wamekuja pamoja to do something to move them to another level, and this team wants to go global and international. Vipi Joy, mambo?
Fiti sana.
Au jealous?
Si jealous tu mimi.
Fiti sana. Karibu sana.
Nimekuwa nikikimbiza chama. Na savings kidogo.
Sasa leo utakimbia sana. Mimi niko fit kabisa. Nimekuleta huku ni Kiambu County. Mtaa moja safi sana tena wazito ndio Kino.
Yes. And it's very beautiful.
And very cold.
Very cold too.
Yeah.
Well, as you ponder on the questions that Steve amekuachia, today's chama is going to introduce you to a whole new level. Tumedili na mashamba, tumedili na agriculture, but today we're going to actually be talking about a man's best friend, fur babies. So if you're at home, mko na madogi, si zile za kuzurura tu, did you know you can actually take really good breeds and make a business out of it? And today we will give you all the details. So if you're interested in dogs or interested in business, stay tuned as we take your chama to the next level. For suckers out there, dogs are the new way to go. In this episode of the Chama Show, our focus turns to family chamas and how they serve as a foundational base for starting successful businesses. The concept of chamas can be a powerful tool for families looking to start a business, offering a way to gather capital and share risk.
Now when they say dog is man's best friend, now I can believe when you give it love and affection, inatulia. Nimeonyeshwa kuishika hapa kidogo na imetulia. Now this is a family chama waliamua ni kudili na maumbo. Na sio umbo ya kawaida ile mnaitaka huko ati hapana, hizi ni umbo zimetulia, ziko na trainer. And I want us to be taken through by Anthony himself, ambaye ndio director at Phantom Dogs, atuambie more about this. Na hii mwenye ajui mwenye kwa nyumbani, this is an American Bulldog. So Anthony, yes. Katoe nasikia ni kama kaneza nyuma.
Hizi kuma.
Kashikilie vizuri, nasikia ni kama inaniambia inataka kuniongelesha kizungu ishuke. So Anthony, mimi nataka leo mimi na fans wangu pale utuambie more about this dog. Inakaa fiti sana, utuambie story ya madogi kabisa.
So maybe I can give you a brief background. We have been doing this for the last 4 years. So it's purely family owned. It started off, let's say my father is the one who started us off.
Okay.
So he introduced us to dogs at a very early age, and we have always lived with dogs. So about 4 years ago, that's when we decided, why not turn this into a business, right? So we started off by just offering security. So we have been leasing out our dogs, mainly for events. So they have been providing security for events, and some celebrities have been taking them in for their own personal protection. Okay, in this kennel, we hold quite a couple of breeds. So I'll start with our pioneer breed. It was the German Shepherds. We have German Shepherds, perfect for families, good dogs in terms of security and personal protection. We have Rottweilers. Rottweilers, yet again, good for family protection and well known for their aggression and being dominant and self-aware of themselves. We also have the Malinois. Malinois, best loved even by the military. These are very agile dogs, fast dogs. One of those dogs that if it's released, the probability of you outrunning that dog is 0. We have the Caucasian Shepherd, big dog, built. These were bred to actually fight wolves. So if you're looking for a big dog that can protect your farm or something like that, go with the Caucasian Shepherd. We also have the pet breeds, specifically Spitz and Maltese. And as I mentioned earlier, this is our new line. These are the American Bulldogs. These are now going to be family protection line. And all these dogs are available, and they all come trained when you buy them.
So tuseme Buddha ndiye alionyesha hii story. Akamwambia ni aje hata kama umesoma uko na masters yako tuende kwa umbwa. So muli receive tu directly ama muliuliza mzayali wa take through ndio mkasema no, this is good business, we want to stay with the friends ama how did it go?
So Yeah, kuna background kiasi tuseme ya security.
Okay.
So with that, that's when he introduced us now to stories ama dogi. So initially we grew up in Kino.
Huyu umeniambia ni American
Bulldog.
Tell me more about this dog. Na kina kichwa kubwa alafu ziko aje, Kenya zina thrive aje, environment ya Kino ina favor, ikiingia job ina behave aje?
Sasa kama huyu ni family protection. This is specifically, now this is a new line we are going into for family protection.
What does that mean?
So for family protection, what we are looking at, I'll say in terms of phantom right now, what we are looking at is how can we provide you with a dog that can stay with your kids, right? So I have a 1-year-old son na wanakaanga pamoja.
Kwa hivyo mimi nikiwa huku nje nimekalia kiti ya matatu inakalia sofa zote kwa nyumba.
So the whole idea with us trying to build family protection dogs is that a dog that hata wewe ukienda, sisi tunakwanga na mashughuli mingi. So the way we have trained our dogs, we have trained them in such a way, one, they can walk in a crowd. Unaweza tembea katikati ya crowd because remember we do events.
Oh yeah.
Two, they attack on command.
Attack on command.
Yes. Or what they perceive as a threat. Sasa. So tuseme kasa hizi, if someone comes towards you when you're holding one of the actual home protection dogs, mtu akikujia na kijiti, it goes straight on protection. Kwa sababu hapo ina perceive that as a threat.
So itadili na mwenye akona kijiti ama ina deal na kijiti yenyewe?
Itadili na mwenye akona kijiti. Kwanza itachukua kijiti na ideal na yeye.
Let's explore some of the key benefits of using a family chama as a base to start a business. 1. Access to capital. One of the biggest challenges for a new business is securing funding. By pooling resources, family members can create a substantial fund to kickstart their business ventures. 2. Risk sharing. The collective nature of chamas means that risks are shared among members. This reduces the financial burden on any single individual, making it easier to take on new business opportunities. 3. Support system. Family chamas provide a built-in support network. Members can offer advice, share knowledge, and provide moral support, all of which are invaluable when starting and growing a business. Habari ya leo.
Mzuri sana.
Unaitwa nani?
Mimi naitwa Joel Munialo kutoka Bungoma.
So Joel.
Yes.
Kazi yako ni handler. Handler ni nini?
Handler ni to take care of a dog. The dogs are that's in the kennel. Yenye huwa naangalia grooming, kupea chakula, kuangalia tu hali yenye iko. Kama kuna shida naita daktari, kama kuna maybe kitu yenye anahitaji, dog yenye kitu anahitaji, mimi namwangalia kama ako mgonjwa, kama ako sawa, mimi najua hizo zote.
Niko hapa najiuliza, so ni wakati gani haswa ulikuja ukajua roho yako iko kwa mbwa?
Mimi nikiwa mdogo nilikuwa napenda mbwa. Wale wa nyumbani tu nilikuwa napenda. Sikuwa najua kama kuna mbwa wengine wazuri kama hawa kitambo. Kwetu tulikuwa na mbwa wale yes, sawa. Lakini nilikuwa nawapenda. Nilikuwa nawinda nao nini. So nikakuja kupenda mbwa. Lakini kuja kufika Nairobi, nikuja nikapata kumbe hii ni kazi. Sasa nikakuwa na morali, nikasomea, nikajua more about the dogs.
So mtu anaweza somea
yes,
taking care of the dogs.
Yes.
How long does it take roughly?
Roughly like 1 year. Then years sasa uendelee masomo mengine. So naelewa masomo haishi. Yeah, so
you have to go on.
Yeah.
Well, now you came and found about dogs.
Yes.
Umemaliza shule, hiyo umeachana nayo kupata kazi. How did you go about it?
Kupata kazi sasa kuna security firms, kuna like this phantom dogs. So watu kama waweza kujuana na watu kama hao sasa. Waone experience yako, interest yako na venye unataka kufanya kazi. Sasa watu kama watu utapata kazi kutoka kwao.
Tueleze tu maisha yako before Phantom Dogs, because you work for Phantom Dogs.
Yeah.
Maisha yako ilikuwa aje na imebadilika aje? Umejiendeleza aje sasa?
Maisha yangu ilikuwa chini, lakini sasa nashukuru niko na furaha mpaka na drive through these dogs. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Nikiwa shule, nikiwa kazi zingine sikujua nitafika hii level. Lakini venye nilikuja nikasomea, imenibadilishia maisha. Imefanya niko na mke, nimeoa, niko na familia. Yes, nalisha. Yeah, niko sasa najivunia. Niko na gari, niko na TV, niko kwangu, niko na vitu mingi. Wacha mambo na kuenda kutafuta kazi kubwa yenye itapatikana. Tuanzie chini, tusaidiane kama vijana, tuinuke. Kama uko na mbwa mmoja, wawili, mimi niko na uwezo, tukuje tushirikiane, tutengeneze. Unajua uko na moja nikiwa na moja zinakuwa mbili. Mbili tukibreed itakuwa puppies, itakuwa puppy kama 10. Unaona? Tutakuwa industry imeanza kuwa kubwa. So tujaribu tujue mambo mingi kuhusu. Juu mimi sikujua hata naweza fika hapa. Niliingia bila, lakini saa hizi najivunia, nimejua mambo mingi kuhusu mbwa. Na najua saa hizi naweza pata pesa kupitia kwa hao mbwa, na pia kupitia kwa chama. Juu wananitambua saa hii, wananijua kama saa hii Phantom inanitambua. Nikitaka chochote kama chama watanisaidia, na vijana tujiunge kwa chama, tukue chama. Tusipotelee mahali kwingine sijui nini, tukitafuta kitu yenye tujui. Tujiunge kwa hii chama ya Kennel na tujisaidie, tukue na tutapata pesa, tutajijenga kimaisha. Asante sana. Juu wakati nikitoka shule nilikuwa napanga kusomea kama lawyer. Kumbe sikuwa najua kama kuna lawyer nyingine mzuri kama hii. Nilikuwa nafikiria maybe lawyer ile ukaa tu hapo kwa office juu nini. Kumbe kuna lawyer mwingine mzuri hapa sana, mwenye msumbuani, unazajiajiri, huwezi futwa. Unaona kama nikiwa lawyer ningefutwa, nianze kuhangaika nikitafuta kazi. Lakini saa hizi siwezi futwa, juu niko na demand, wananihitaji. Wakitaka breeding, nenda na breed. Wakitaka security farm, naweza peleka. Wakitaka nini, events. Na hii kazi imefanya nimejuana na watu kama Eric Omondi, kina Churchill Show. Tumejuana na watu wote. Watu wakubwa wote nakutana kwa hii field hata mpaka nashangaa.
Stay tuned, we will be right back after the break. Now, let's take a look at some international family businesses that have made their mark on the world. 1. The Walton family, Walmart. Founded in 1962 by Sam Walton, Walmart began as a small discount store in Rogers, Arkansas. Today, it is the world's largest retailer with thousands of stores worldwide. 2. The Mars family, Mars Inc. Starting with the production of the Milky Way bar in 1923, the Mars family built a confectionery empire. Today, Mars Inc. is a global giant in the food industry, known for brands like M&M's, Snickers, and Pedigree. These success stories highlight the potential of family-run businesses to achieve greatness.
Well, I'll say this a million times over, we don't deserve animals. They're beautiful, they're pure, and did you know the same way you have feelings, they also have feelings? Did you know that? And did you also know they also form a family? But nani anakuanga behind the scenes, because when it comes to health, now if they're sick, now this one is really doing too much, but she isn't going anywhere. Well, when it comes to their health, who takes care of them? Who whispers? Who chums them? Now today we're going to speak to the mommy of these dogs, their secretary, because they're an institution. Hi. Hello.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity that you've given us. It's such an opportunity to be able to actually come and share the excitement, the joy we tend to feel when we are dealing with these little patients of ours. So today I come here seated as the secretary, the dog whisperer, the one who knows what these little guys keep telling us. Where you cannot be able to hear, I can be able to hear. So my name is Dr. Esther Masharia. I belong to the Phantom Group Chamaa. I am the veterinary surgeon in this group. I am here to take care of these dogs, here to advise you, here to take you through why you need to choose this specific dog, how you need to take care of this specific dog, what requirements you need to take home with you when you're dealing with these specific dogs, and what different dogs we actually have with us here.
And we will come back to that after, with a little digging, kidogo tu hapa. She has something special. She is a farm mom. Tell us a bit about that.
Okay. Joy has asked what it means to be a farmer. I'm a farmer to 7 dogs myself. I have 1 German Shepherd. I have a Barbel. I have Spitz. I have Terriers. So being a farmer is a new coin, or rather the new name that has been coined, of being a mom to many fur babies. These are our fur babies. You can be a fur mom to cats. You can be a fur mom to dogs. But personally, I am a fur mom to the dogs. Yes.
Now, she talks about dogs as a whole institution, as a family. We'd like to know, when it comes to the structure, how do you go about it? When it comes to bookkeeping, because you do the books for these dogs, ensure they're healthy, first off. Take us a bit through it.
When we talk about the bookkeeping aspect of our chama, or basically our kennels, we are looking at their medical records. We are looking at the number of dogs we actually bring in and the number of dogs we take out. We are looking at the breeds of dogs that we have here. We are looking at their medical history. We have dogs that have either gone through specific conditions that we have already managed successfully. We are looking at which dog has bred with specific dogs. Sometimes we may outsource, sometimes we may have some of the breeds inside here. So, for example, in our vaccination, I'm right here holding a 2-month-old German Shepherd Sable. This dog is fully vaccinated up to the age. Okay, so each vaccination has a specific timeline. We have deworming timelines. We have the timelines for tick and fleas. We have to manage the external parasites. We also have the timeline for how many times we feed them, what we feed them, because the amount of food and the type of food we give is actually directly proportional to the size of dogs we have, to the strength of their bones, to their health in total. So that's one of the aspects we also have when it comes to the medical records.
Well, now you've spoken about different breeds. Now, what we know is different breeds have different needs. Now, is it important for a person to actually know what exactly they want?
Yes. When you come to me as a vet, or when you come to us as the kennels, one of the key questions we would ask you is why. Every specific breed has a specific job. We have breeds that take care of strictly the security aspect. We have breeds with very powerful noses, so their work is actually to sniff. We have breeds that offer emotional support. We have breeds that are trained, that are very good in terms of hunting. We have breeds that are working dogs. So the first question we ask you when you come and tell us that you require a dog is, why do you want a dog? What is the purpose of your dog? Have you had a dog before? We have breeds that we recommend for first-time owners, and we have breeds that we recommend for seasoned owners. So we don't just give you a dog, because in a few weeks or in a few months, you'll come back and tell me, hey, Daktari, the dog you gave me, I no longer want this dog.
Oh, my name's Sir James Nganga. I am a dog trainer. Na nimekuwa na experience ya 3 years now. Nimefanya na Farm Tom's dogs for 2 years now. Na huwa na train house training kama EG, potty training, obedience. Mbwa ikiletwa mara ya kwanza kwangu, mimi hu take time nayo, tunaenda walks so that tunaweza bond. Sasa after hapo ndio sasa naingia ile specific ile kitu yenye huyo mtu ameniambia niifanyie hiyo dogi. Kuna zina require attention more than others, so ina depend na maybe ingine iko na high drive. Unapata ingine iko na low drive, lazima ujaribu ku level. So that isisumbue sana. Mimi kama trainer, ukitaka kutrainiwa umbwa, anything unaweza tupata kwa Farm Tom's dogs.
The concept of chamas can be a powerful tool for families looking to start a business, offering a way to gather capital and share risk.
Does it take for a family member to be in this chama ya umbwa? Unajua kuna wale wanakuja, hey, I'm from diaspora, I cannot be able to raise dogs, so mnahandwa je mambo ndio member akuwe ndani ya chama ya umbwa?
So the first thing is all members have to have 2 dogs minimum, right?
Okay.
So tukisema as a member uko na umbwa zako 2, alafu every month you expected to come at least once kukuja kuchunga umbwa.
Oh.
Yeah. So see una invest unless uko
diaspora.
niko na ndugu yangu yuko karibu.
Na bado ni member.
Yeah, ni member. This is a very investment heavy kind of project, right? Na umeona mtu kama Joel, you've seen James.
Yes.
And these are people who have decided to try something different, right? Right now, if you look at it, there is such a big problem in terms of employment, right? And if we do not teach our youth how to diversify their thinking, right? Watakwama hapo, right? Kavile umesema tu mtu anaona hii dogi ni ya kutupia mawe. Hii hakuna kitu kingine inaweza jifanyia, unaona? Kwa sababu you can imagine if you have a sniffer.
Yes.
Ile hiyo hata kama unaishi kwa bed sit unaweza ishi naye. The only thing una need kujua hiyo mbwa lazima uichunge kama mayai. Hiyo mapua ndio inakulipa, si kitu kingine.
Sense of smell ya dogi iko juu kuruka.
Hiyo ndio inakulipa. Unaona hiyo dogi kusniff hiyo ndio.
Family chamas offer a unique and effective way to pool resources, share risks, and support each other in the pursuit of business success. Until next week, reach us on our social media pages and the number below. Chamaa Show, building wealth, building community.